With me tonight is my old friend Charlie Rose, who is now the co-host of CBS This Morning. I don't know how he does it. I don't know when he sleeps. He continues to do the Charlie Rose show at night. I'm told he takes short naps during the day, but he's just on television all the time. Charlie Rose, the first Charlie Rose show was actually on Channel 5 here in Fort Worth. And I remember when that happened. I worked at Channel 5 for a time. But Charlie is the voice of experience. You hadn't really made it until you've been interviewed by Charlie Rose. So Charlie, come on out. The second person with us is somebody, when I was a White House correspondent covering the Ford administration, he was working for the Washington Star in those days. He went on to make a real name for himself in journalism. Along with Bill Kristol, he was the co-founder of the Weekly Standard, which of course is pretty much the voice of the Republican Party, I would say the middle part of the Republican Party, well respected by people on all sides of the political spectrum. Fred Barnes. I'm sure he must be called a voice for the middle of the Republican Party. But anyway, they will serve very well for the voice of experience side of broadcast and print journalism. They're not as old as me, but they're different. Now I'm going to introduce to you two of the most amazing young women in journalism today. When I was growing up and sort of went into journalism, covering wars, being foreign correspondents was something that was pretty much 99% of the people who did that kind of work were men, mostly young men. That is no longer the case. As is the case across journalism, most of the people going into journalism now are women. And we have two of the best tonight. The first is Nancy Youssef. She was the Pentagon correspondent from the McClatchy newspapers. Her byline, of course, appears in the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, which is a McClatchy newspaper. She has probably spent more time in Afghanistan and Pakistan than any other reporter. She is now the Middle East Bureau Chief for McClatchy, based in Cairo. She was there for the Arab Spring and covered all of that. Nancy Youssef. And finally, the person who won every award there was to win last year in journalism, in broadcast journalism. She was the first reporter who went undercover and snuck into Syria and brought out the first pictures of the Syrian civil war. Up until that point, it was something we were all just talking about and taking pictures off the satellite that had been released by the Syrian government. She risked her life many times, got in there undercover, and got out. She has been back to Syria 5 times. She only speaks, I think, 6 languages at last report. A remarkable young woman and a terrific reporter, Clarissa Ward of CBS. So, Clarissa, I wanted to start with you.